Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. A little bit of a delay. I was making sure that I did double check the YouTube stream because it wasn't working. Reset it and everything. But now we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Happy New Year, Steven. Happy New Year. I'm going to give you a very fair warning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared now. If I hear the Rohirrim needs your aid the 5th time, I'm going to hurt you badly. Well, so my plan is to hit 85 with my captain. And then I think my plan, I'm still kind of debating it, but I am sick of Rohan. And there's still more Rohan to come.
What brings you
my
to these
thought
lands?
is that maybe my next few characters I level up through missions instead. Or I just go back and work on some book quests on a couple characters. But yeah. The Rohirrim need your aid. I'm gonna count that as 2 already. Yep. There was 2 there indeed. The Rohirrim have need of your services. The Rohirrim have need for your aid. Tired of Rohan. It's almost like playing the same content over and over, leveling characters. Yep. Yep. But I also only have well, I now only have 2 more weeks to get before the next update for the next level increase. And then a month after that is Gondor. So at least the dialogue will be different. It's okay, we'll go to Harad soon. It should be coming out in the store in a couple more months. Gondor has needs of your service. What I tried to do though is I at least went through the east wall off stream so that we didn't have to stream through that content again. And I debated about like, you know what, why don't I just go somewhere else? But then I was like, oh, I still need the War Steed. And in order to get the War Steed, you have to play through this specific content anyways. It's like, alright, well, we'll get the War Steed. Try to get 5 stars in Italy. The snow map. I hate snow maps in Jurassic World Evolution. Is it just like the color of it, the whiteness of it, or is it the environmental issues that come with the snow maps? Oh yeah, I can't see the paths in the dark decorations. That's fair.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Our mission is dire.
Will you help me, kind stranger?
All right, time to beat up children again.
The fearless children of Langhold have invited you to join them in a game of brigand bashing, in which they reenact the deeds of their fathers and foes.
Oh, saw the new Avatar movie. Quite enjoyed it. I do think you need to go in with the mindset of like it's the Way of Water Part 2. Like it's a direct continuation of that story. There's not like a massive, even though it's been like what is it, 5 years or something since Way of Water. It literally just takes place the next day after the Way of Water. So to expect like an entirely different story will just get you disappointed. But I still think it was a really good movie. Remember when Avatar was about humans being humans and wanted to just steal resources? I mean, they still do that. It's Joss!
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls Frayed.
Look at that, 24 months, 2 years now. Let's go. Thank you very much, Joss. I appreciate you. Happy New Year. And congratulations on your engagement once again. Great way to start the year. I like Varane for her design, not just for obvious reasons.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Where are we at right now? We're at... Yeah, we got the 1 year sub badge. Close to 9 month. Maybe maybe this summer we'll push for the 2 year sub badge just for you.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
No, I don't know. I really liked Avatar. I always love the beauty of the world. I love just how amazing everything looks through CGI. The acting in it is always really good.
I hope we will find.
I think
aid
now
in
because
time.
we're done with the Way of Water story, we've gotten like, because this is the first 3 movies, we're finally going to progress to like a whole different story, I feel like. So I'm excited for that. I'm thinking that after, well, yeah, once we hit 100, which will be Gondor in February, I think after that point I might start streaming Dawn of War on the weekends. That's my I guess current idea. And I'll move Lotro either to a different time, or I'll just once we reach 100 on a couple characters, I'll just stop streaming it and we'll come back to it later. But I think that's my plan for this year. I want to do Dawn of War. I miss Warhammer stuff. So I think I'll do it during these hours on the weekend. I think so. I think it'll be a nice change. I thought about doing it today. I was like, well, I don't want to start it and then stop it because, yeah, the next Lotro content comes out like a week and a half. So I'll just wait until all of that stuff is out and then, boom, we'll go to Dawn of War. Uh-oh. Well, we killed each other. I'll take it. Watched a Netflix documentary on the Tylenol murders in the 80s. Technically, probably already watched. I don't know if she's watched that one. The Tylenol murders? I don't even know if I knew about that. Like, I didn't know that was a thing that happened. That sounds wild. She just watched God, it was a documentary that like a bunch of people, and I think Netflix has already done, but it was like a different take on it. It was on some like content for, like TikTok mom, where she like tortured her children alongside her doctor or something like that. She just watched that one the other day. Man, I was disappointed. Well, I shouldn't say I was fully disappointed with Stranger Things, but because some of it was good,
Time is short.
I just
So is
wanted
hope.
more, or I expected. I guess I just expected better.
What business have you with the Rotary?
We watched it and we're like, well, it was okay, I guess. It's definitely better than a lot of the other stuff that has come out recently. That's for sure. It was still better than most stuff. But yeah, like the first half was great,
and
like
well
you said.
met, my friend.
What business have you
Like
with
the
the
first half
Rohirrim?
was, yeah, I don't know. It was really good.
Welcome, my friend.
It's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's go.
Welcome.
And then I just
Stay
felt
a moment and speak
let
with me.
down, I guess. Oh, whoops, wrong way. And then I saw Amazon is kind of using the hype of Stranger Things and the marketing of Stranger Things because of Vecna, and they're using that to like promote the actor in Rings of Power now. And it was kind of, it was really weird. I saw one I don't know, like behind the scenes, but they were like playing with the fact that he was Vecna. Like, you've seen him as Vecna, so now you'll see him as something else. I was like, okay. I guess that's fair, but also, what is he playing? And they won't tell us yet. We still don't know what he's playing in Rings of Power. All of it. They fired everyone, and you'll play every role efficiently. Or efficiency, yep.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Cut on costs. Have one actor do everything. I mean, it works for Disney and Bradley D. Baker. Why have multiple voice actors when you can have one voice actor voice every
What
single
brings you
clone
to these lands?
and other characters? Just a one-man show. Now I'm trying to figure out, why is Amazon trying to hide who he's playing still?
What business have you with the
Because I
Rotary?
would think that if he's supposed to be Celeborn, Galadriel's husband, they would just tell us. Because we're all everyone knows that Celeborn actually has to be alive. He has to be alive. He can't be dead. So then if he's not
Aid the horse
if he's
lords.
not
Our
Celeborn,
success depends upon our strength.
and they're trying to
aid
keep
us?
his character a secret, then he's playing a new character. So then I'm like, okay, is he a different version of Sauron? Is he just a different elf? Is he? I was trying to think of elf characters he could be. Is he Glorfindel? Is he Thranduil? Is he Thranduil's dad? Orifer, I think his name was. So I don't know why you would not want people to know the name of his character if it was something that people already expected. Unless he's, yeah, is he a Isildur? Is he a Norian? Isildur's brother? That could be an option. Look at you trying to find logic in this show. I try really hard. I actually do try hard to find logic in Amazon's decisions. Because I see good things from them. Like Fallout is... I love Fallout right now. All caught up on Fallout. It's great. And Henry Cavill has said that he's really pleased with Warhammer right now. So I'm like, okay. They gotta be doing something right. So then I try to figure out, okay, why are these things working and Rings of Power isn't? Where's the logic in Rings of Power that I'm missing? So I try to give it logic. Even though there probably is none to have. Rings of Power is just, I don't know. It's unique. And it has no logic.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Oh, how's your vacation going, Steven? You still got another couple more weeks of vacation? One more week? Because you had like a month off starting early December, right?
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim. Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
Langhold is under attack by brigands, and worse yet, their new Kundalar allies from the east.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Technically, I have to go to work on Monday, but it appears I have one more week of vacation. Oh, there you go. One more week of so-called vacation. We have this thing in Belgium where a company can call on a government service if there's not enough work to employ us. We get to stay at home, and that government service pays our wages for that. We lose a few minor benefits, but we get to stay home. Huh.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Interesting. So the company can be like, look, there's not enough work, so we can't really employ anyone. But we also don't, because there is no work, we can't necessarily afford
What business have
pay
you with the
wages.
Rohirrim?
So the government has to pay the wages, but there's just less benefits, and then the employees don't have to work. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of cool.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Let us stay home for a week. When everyone returns after that week, we'll have enough material to keep other machines running. Instead of all of us standing there twiddling our thumbs. Right, okay. That makes sense. Yes, you're basically getting an extra week of paid vacation. Yeah, they're not paying the wages, so they can get a profit for that week. It's the government paying the wages, and but the employees are still getting paid because yeah, it's just the government's paid. So basically, everybody wins, except I guess the government because they're paying the wages. But that's also what the service is there for. The downside is they can revoke that any day of the week. So they can call me on Monday, they can revoke it and I have to go to work on Tuesday. Oh, I see. So you can't. Okay, so don't prepare to have the week off. Truly, just you're at home, and you can be at home, do what you want to do, but just be prepared to come in at any time, basically. Oh no, run away!
What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Right, now we get the war steed on cat.
What brings you to these lands? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
I've enjoyed seeing what the different classes are like with war steeds because I've only ever experienced Lore Master and Warden with war steeds, so unlocking them on new classes has been kind of fun. Not that, I mean, the war steeds themselves, the mechanic sucks, but seeing what how the different classes play has been kind of interesting. Ooh, let's do this. Punctured shields.
Welcome, my friend. The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Will you aid the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
All right, what do we got here? So we still got these skills. Increases damage dealt. Okay. So, okay, we've got our cry. Another cry. A heal, that's kind of nice. Just a bleed. And then mitigation. Interesting.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire.
Hello? Stupid. God damn it, Mount. It wasn't slowing down.
What brings you to these lands?
This map sucks. You hate the snow map of Italy. That's your... Is that your last one before
What brings you to these lands?
the bonus map? Nice.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Got T-Rex dinos invading and have to build their own enclosure. Don't have room for that because the herbivore thing goes across the entire buildable area. Wanted to build it in the middle, have a tour go through it. Can't get electricity to the gate for some BS reason. Oh, I know which one you're doing now. Yes. There's a weird section where you can't, where the game just says no, you're not allowed to place
Our
anything
mission is
here,
dire.
which includes electricity. And it's only gonna get worse because the game's gonna throw more dinosaurs at you in a different section of the map. Yes, yep. I definitely remember what you're doing now. I hated it.
Your aid is welcome, friend. We cannot wait for the darkness to abate. Rohan must rally.
Do more right away. I'll wait till 81. And there's a weird bug that removes... It doesn't let you remove fences. Oh, that's annoying. So then you just have random fences everywhere.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
My people do not often fight from horseback.
The horses of Rohan are renowned for their loyalty, strength, and speed. These steeds are of good breeding and should serve us well.
Yeah, I think it's gonna give you like 6 more species of dinosaurs. Something like that, and you'll have to find a way to build enclosures for them.
Floodwind has sent urgent messages calling
Without
for
being
our
able to
aid.
put
If Floodwind
electricity
falls,
in specific
Howard could be
spots.
next.
I'm excited to finally be able to use my legendary reward track soon. I've been holding it off until we hit 86, which is in a week and a half. I can finally claim all of this. Stuff. I'm gonna cheese the hell out of this. That's what I ended up doing.
What business have you with the
I feel like
Rohirrim?
you almost have to in this map.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire. What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim have need of your services. Welcome and well met, my friend.
Harding is the Thane of Harwick, Reef of the Wold, and Aldor of the North March, and the time has come to meet him.
I do not believe you will find welcome here. What business have you with the Rohirrim? What brings you to these lands? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Yeah, let's finish
The Rohirrim
this.
have need of your services.
questing
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Then we'll head over
Greetings.
to...
You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
I don't hate Wildermore, only because it's super fast leveling, because you're so-called under-leveled. So the quests reward a lot more experience. Then I think what I might do on my next characters is... I might skip the book on them. Come here first to get the War Steed, and then just level them up through missions. I don't know. I think I just feel like I need something different. It's only been a month, and I'm already sick of Rohan, but we still have more Rohan to come. And there's not even real any end game that's motivating me to like, oh yeah, I want to do end game on my hunter, so I should go level up my hunter as well. Like there isn't any. So I'm like, it doesn't even matter. The only thing that's motivating me to level is because we have the 50% experience to leveling right now. But I'll still have that when West Rohan comes out, so I'm not too worried about it. It just goes away during Gondor. No shit. I wonder if we can convince them not to get rid of the experience boost when Gondor comes out. Ask on the forums, I dare you. Yeah, I don't ask those questions on the forums. I just ask on the Discord. and it'll be listened to. It'll either just be it's generally declined, but they'll at least read it and be like, no, we don't want to do that. Like, oh, okay. Never mind then. I stay away from the forums. Here, I'm gonna ask though if they haven't the world announcement that we're supposed to get on the server when a Nazgul has spawned is broken, but it's not broken for everyone. It's only broken for some people, and there's no real rhyme or reason why that's the case. And we've been asking them to fix it for like a month now. So I'm curious to see if they have an update. We were told, oh, wait until like after New Year's, and we're now after New Year's. I love the premise of the map is the dinosaurs need to be free, and the first thing you do is build fences everywhere so you can guide the electricity to inside the enclosures. Yep. They need to be free, but we're gonna put all of these fences in.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us? Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire. Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim will need your aid. Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim have need of your services. Our mission is dire.
Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, look at that. I got an update on the Nazgul.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Oh, they'll give us an update sometime next week. Okay, well, I guess that's better than
The
nothing.
Rohirrim will need your aid. The Rohirrim will need your aid. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Yes, T-Rex, roar, yada yada. I am ready for you. Didn't have to do anything, they just magically wandered in their own place I made for them. Best park manager ever. Almost 4 stars. You gotta be close, because once you get all the dinosaurs on the map, all you have to do is get them seen on a park tour, and then I guess you might have to get like amenities up a bit, which is probably the most finicky. The end map is, well, it's not snowy for one, but the end map is like react quickly to things going wrong, essentially. It has a bunch of stuff already on it, but a lot of it is deactive or broken. So it's one of those, like, do you destroy it for a little extra income early so that you can manage this shitty situation you're thrown into? Or do you keep it and hope you can get enough money from other sources and then build off of it and repair it later before things all go to hell?
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Might you help me?
Will you aid the Rohirrim? What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Dunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
We must turn to the offensive.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? We must turn to the offensive. Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire. What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Move out of the way, patrol, so I can get out.
My parents say that strangers might be dangerous.
What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Saving. Oh, right. Oh, oh no, I'm stuck in a tent. Uh-oh. Get me out. There we go. That is the first time for you. Nope, it definitely not. It happens to everybody. You're just riding along, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden you get teleported back 50 feet. You're still stuck in a tent somewhere. Unlock everything from the tech tree. Nice. it's Ben. Hi, Ben. How's it going today? Ooh, doing some studying. Very nice. Gotta get smart for school. I am too dumb for this. I mean, can't be worse than the med students we work with, right?
Our mission is dire. What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
What is it that you're studying today?
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Today I'm building proteins with Lego. Oh, hell yeah.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What are we doing in Lotro? Same old thing. Saving Rohan still.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Gotta aid the
Alder
Rohirrim.
Harding requests your presence, and you
The
can
Red
only
Mark
hope
is
that he
still
has
in
heard of your
peril.
diligent labors on behalf of Harwick.
Saruman's still poisoning the minds of all the leaders.
I do not believe you will find
People
welcome
are
here.
still avoiding Mumakil and not reporting them. Good old
Must
Rohan.
turn to the offensive. not believe you will find welcome here. We must turn to the offensive, not understand why we delayed. I do not believe you will find welcome here.
I know a little about the expanded world, but has Edoras ever had a battle? I don't think at specifically Edoras, except for what happens in like War of the Rohirrim. That would be. There's a I guess there's technically like the Battle of Edoras during the like during the movies. Because in the movie, well, I guess in the books, there's no
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Warg Rider attack.
We were dispatched by Lord Eomer to harry the orcs roving the plains of
Instead,
the
what
Mark.
happens
But
is
what we discovered in the Brown
Saruman
Lands was truly
attacks
terrible.
Edoras directly,
Now we ride through the east,
hoping to cut
on our
them
way to
off
Edoras,
before
warning the Rees of
they
the
escape to
Easterling
Helm's
horde
Deep.
marching upon them.
But he
you
doesn't.
for your
He doesn't cut them off in time.
brings you to these
So there's
lands?
just there is
You have
kind of
done
like
well.
a mini siege
What brings you
at
to these
Edoras.
lands?
But there isn't. There, it's not. I wouldn't. Well, a mini siege in that there's Edoras isn't there. Like no one in Rohan is there defending it, really. So Isengard kind of just shows up and takes it. Kind of like the Two Towers game,
Our mission is
right?
dire.
You go with, you go with Aragorn, Legolas, or Gimli, and you arrive to Edoras, and Gandalf is there,
What
and then you
business
have
have
to
you
save
with
the
Rohirrim? Our success
save the
depends upon our
civilians out of the
strength.
burning buildings.
Will you aid us?
That's essentially all that really happens in Edoras. Is there's just the one attack, and there's no one there to really defend it. Everyone's already left. Outside of that, Rohan's been a part of many battles, but it's never been about defending anything. It's not. It's always Helm's Deep or open field, alongside like Gondor. They'll help Gondor fight something out in the open.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
Exactly, Rohan does Cavalry and King of the Hill, nothing else. Yeah,
Our
they do
mission
hate
is
Dunland.
dire. The Rohirrim
Dunland
will
hates
need
them
your
back.
aid.
And it always started as one of
Alder
those
Harding
like
is convinced that he will
weird
die to an
misunderstandings.
Easterling blade. It has become our task to prove that men make their
Or
own
like-
fates. My companions and I will face the blades
the
of the
king of
Eastern Lands,
Rohan goes
and we
out
will
hunting
prove victorious.
and
What brings you to
accidentally
these lands?
kills a Dunland warlord while or while trying to hunt a boar kind of thing, right? And then while Dunland's out hunting, they accidentally kill some Rohan princeling while out hunting kind of thing. Where is Dunland? Dunland is always right. It's next to it's next to Rohan here. Rather show it on a real map than the Lotra map. Yeah, it doesn't really show it very easily. So, if this is Rohan, there's Isengard, and you have the fords of Isen, right? So the river in which, in the extended edition, they find Theodred, King's son. We find him kind of in the river. So that's here. This is Rohan. And then Dunland, if this is Isengard here, Dunland is like this section. This is Dunland. And then it goes into what's called like Enedwaith. And then you have Aragian, which is the path that the Fellowship took to Moria. So Dunland is just west of Rohan. And some of this land is technically Rohan, like, territory, but when Dunland rose up with, like, the help of Saruman, they kind of, like, pushed Rohan out of that territory. Even though it is, like,
What brings you to these lands?
legally owned by Rohan, so to speak. They lost it. Because the whole point was that Rohan would own, like, almost all of this to protect, like, Gondor's northern border or, like, northwestern border. And then all of this area would be Dunland and Enedwaith and, like, Wildman territory. You did it? You got your final...
What
You
business
got
have you with
you're
the
now on the
Rohirrim?
final map?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Emergency event. Yeah, that sounds great.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Yeah, Dunland was... It's just a group of people. Trying to remember. So, like, I guess during, like, Morgoth era, right, when there was still, yeah, I should go to a actual... Let me do this. That's more fun. Uh, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Oh. Well, that's tiny, but it'll work. It's a shitty map. But then if we do here, we'll just do this. This will just be temporary anyways. Boom. So this was before like the islands sunk, right? Numenor, Balerion, and like so this is Mordor. This is the Misty Mountains. I know it's blurry, but then yeah, there's this whole northern section. So before this all sunk and was destroyed and Morgoth died and everything, there's like a group of men that lived in this area, and more migrated before the flood. So then if I go back to this map, right, so you have the group that migrated and lived in this area, and that's how you get like the men. So it was basically up north, they came down north and they migrated down here. You have the men that migrated into the Vales near where Beorn lives, and more migrated south after also the fall of Arnor and like the Witch King's reign. But essentially it was just like the oldest men of Middle Earth are technically like Dunland and like the wildmen of the world, because their peoples have just always lived there, and some migrated after the big flood and the destruction of Morgoth and everything like that. But there was just a couple groups around the map that, and there's some up north too, that just have always lived there. Rohan, before it was Rohan, was kind of part of that. Then, because Gondor is all Numenor, and then Gondor also expanded into Eriador and like Bree and all of that stuff. So when Gondor came in, that's when like they became men of Middle Earth, but the wild men have always been there, and they were just kind of chilling, and then have always kind of slightly been manipulated by evil. Like Saruman manipulated them, the Witch King manipulated them, Sauron tried to manipulate them, Morgoth manipulated them. And then eventually the good ones broke off and created Rohan. And then the neutral ones stayed where they were, but the neutral ones sometimes became whatchamacallit, like evil and stuff like that. Yeah, Dunland was part of Rohan Gondor, or part of Rohan. They got pushed out. Then Rohan had part of Dunland, and then they got pushed out. It's always been a big, massive feud because of, yeah, manipulation. But you could say that, like, parts of Rohan have always been, or like were originally part of Dunland. Like, the men of Dunland owned parts of the land of Rohan. But then they lost it when they got aggressive. Rohan and Gondor had to fight together and push them out, so then they lost the land they once I haven't played at all since my sub ran out on Black Friday. Oh no! Oh no. I blame the Germans. I guess not technically the Corsairs, but like the Men of Rune and Harad are also kind of technically part of like the category of like the oldest civilizations in Middle Earth specifically, right? Because the elves have always migrated here. Gondor and Eredor and all that, they migrated here. Sauron created Mordor. I guess the dwarves are technically the oldest, maybe. I guess the dwarves were technically here first. But like, yeah, the Wildman tribes and Easterlings and stuff are always kind of considered like the oldest civilization. Like dwarves. 38 games left, so I guess I should find some time for Lotro eventually. Yeah, you gotta play you gotta do Harad. You bought it, so you gotta play it.
Hail, friend. May I
Bought
have
the
a moment
expansion.
of your time?
In Dauntless Days, I lost Glowin and Gimli in 2 days by sucking at combat. Oh no, not Glowin and Gimli. So you lost them in like their first battle. That sucks. Poor Gimli and Glowin.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I think the only character I've lost in Dauntless Days so far is the Witch King. But that's just because I got reckless in Minas Tirith and just had his one unit of cavalry just ride inside and just distract some archers, and then some extra cavalry showed up and killed him. Also lost Dane, but he's old. Exactly, he's old. Yeah, it's just like Thorin is king now. Yep. Just like Lotro. I'm surprised I haven't lost Legolas yet in my Mirkwood playthrough. I use him quite aggressively. And he gets surrounded a lot. But able to hold his ground, I guess. Oh, Gundabad took the Elven King's halls. I don't know if Legolas or Thorn was there. Damn, Gundabad. Gundabad's quite strong in that playthrough. That's interesting. In all of the playthroughs I've done, Dulguldur falls very quickly to Mirkwood, and then Gundabad falls quite quickly to the dwarves. But then Lothlorien falls to the orcs of Moria. And then it's like the remnants of Gundabad and Moria that are fighting like Mirkwood and the Vales of Anduin. I really like Dawnless Days. And they're doing a bit of an update for it. Hopefully soon. Mostly bug fixes, but a bit of balancing, like Dolgaldor won't fall over instantly. Rohan should have an easier time. It's not such an uphill battle. Need hobbits as playable. Yeah, that's what Stephen and Ben were saying when I was playing it. Where's the Hobbit faction? Make the Shire rule Middle Earth. I think you can play as some Hobbit. They fought bravely against those spiders. They did, till they all instantly died. They tried their hardest, and that's what matters. Divide and Conquer has, for medieval Total War 2, they have the Shire as part of like Freeland or like Eriador. You get some Hobbit units there. And then if you play as, you can play with the like the Fellowship quest line in Divide and Conquer, and you get to how do I get out of here? Oh, over this way. There's a specific battle where you have to use, I think it's Merry? Or Merry and Pippin and some hobbits. You have to fight trolls only. It's a bit of a tricky one, but it's kind of fun. But yeah, I think Dawnless Days next. They said that they're going to add Lothlorien and then Gundabad, or Lothlorien and Mirkwood, or Lothlorien and Moria next.
What brings you to these lands?
And we'll be able to then see more hobbits on the battlefield, because they're I think in that update they're gonna make it so that you can go to the regions of Eriador. So like we could go to Bree and the Shire. You just can't play as those factions yet. They'll be AI only, but they'll come eventually. Yeah, Elven King's Halls. I think the only custom cities they have right now are Edoras, Helm's Deep, and Isengard. They haven't given a specific release date to when more custom cities like that will be released. And it's just because they don't have a lot of, they don't have like a lot of 2D and 3D artists to like build those settlements. But they are actively looking for people. Like, please come animate and draw for us so that we can make those custom settlements faster. The other tricky part is getting the AI to actually use it properly. Because right now, even Helm's Deep isn't... like, as a player, you can use it quite well, and if the AI are attacking you, it's fine. But if the AI are defending Helm's Deep, they don't do it very well. They'll sit on the wall, but they'll ignore the gates and they'll ignore like the back parts of Helm's Deep. So if you wanted to abuse it, you could just come in through the front gates and then take Helm's Deep, and the AI won't even touch you. They don't understand the map layout. Oh, that's good that the dwarf towns are just holes built into mountains. That's good. There's a couple of orc ones in Mordor, like when taking Gondor and stuff, that are okay. But they're also super buggy, where
Welcome and well met, my
orcs
friend.
just fall
Your
through the
aid is
ground.
welcome,
You
friend.
can't sit on the walls.
Welcome, my friend.
So that's another thing.
Rohirrim aren't grateful for your aid.
I'm definitely going to go back to the mod on stream, though, at some point. I'll probably wait for an update or two, but it was a lot of fun. We played it throughout before the holidays. Teach you how to battle? Okay. I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I'm okay at the economy, but I don't know Attila Total War very well because I never played the vanilla game. So I don't understand the economy just yet. But battling, oh, I can definitely help you out. It definitely depends on your playstyle or what you like to do. I guess with the dwarves, you can kind of just hold defensive lines. Like, just put your melee in like 2 lines, one behind the other, and have whatever archers or ranged you have set up behind them. Just kind of hold the line. Oh yeah, I can definitely do when I do it again. Give you more detailed tips. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with the economy. I'm like, well, this gives me food and I need food, but also nothing gives me growth, so I need to figure out how to grow my buildings. Also, I need more income. But if I get more income, I lose public order, and I need the public order. I don't know what to build. The trickiest thing with the battles, I think, are the unit types that require... They're either shock infantry or they're cavalry. And those types of units require like more micromanaging, where you have to charge them in, let them sit in combat for a few seconds, and then pull them back out. So you need to keep the enemy occupied with like heavy defensive units, and just have them sit there and take hits while you use your shock infantry and cavalry to kind of flank, go around, and charge in, sit in combat, come out. Charge in, sit in combat, run out. That's probably the trickiest part of the combat.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Our mission is dire.
They're dang attacking Arrowbird. Arrowbird again. They just don't give up.
What brings you to these lands?
Damn, maybe I'll play some more on stream tomorrow. You're making me want to play it again, and I love that. How do you deal? Oh, the orangers, the catapults. As the dwarves, that's a great question. That's a really good question as the dwarves, because every other faction has some sort of cavalry. So you just have cavalry run out and deal with them. Mordor has wargs. Isengard has wargs. Even the elves have like really light cavalry that they can use. Gondor. I guess the dwarves don't have cavalry. So then what I would do is have like a group of units that are they're lightly armored, so they're a little bit faster. You don't need them to hold the line or anything because they're not super armored. And you can have them just off to the side and just flank, just keep them near the edge of the map and just have them take a long way around everything so they don't get caught. But you have to almost wait until your main force is engaged with the enemy main force so that they don't chase down that one unit. I didn't think about that because I don't unless you can get can Dale get or can Arrowbird get like Dale mercenaries or something that you can purchase that are cavalry? That might be your best bet. And using them to deal with the catapults. But you just have to do a really long flank.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What brings you to these lands?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Maybe for next time. This time I think I'm screwed. Yeah, that's fair. It's definitely a massive... I think the mod is more challenging than the vanilla game, which I think is okay. It's just it definitely has that learning curve and like trial and error and playing a campaign and messing around, seeing where you mess up, and then kind of restarting the campaign and trying it again. I know I did that a few times as Isengard and Mordor. I might do it with Mirkwood. I haven't decided that yet. Okay, how well is this captain? Let's do all this. Not bad. We just, well, we are using a light steed. A heavy steed would do better, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. Much better than Lore Master, that's for sure. Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna call stream here today. Gonna get some dinner. But we will be back tomorrow afternoon. Goal will be to hit 85 on Captain tomorrow, and then I think next week, there's still some book quests that I want to finish before Helm's Deep comes out, so I'll do that. And then once we finish the book quest, maybe we'll do some more Dawnless Days on the weekend before Helm's Deep comes out, because we still have a few more days or a few more weeks until Helm's Deep comes out. So we'll throw in maybe a Dawnless Days on the weekend. Throughout the week, though, the weekday are our evening streams. We are playing Batman Arkham City, playing through some Batman games, which are really good and a lot of fun. I'm enjoying these games a lot. Well, my evenings, your early mornings, Steven. I know it's like 4 a.m. for you, but I mean, it's still kind of the evening, right? The sun is still down, so it's like it's the evening. My evenings, your early mornings, if you're in Europe, on the other side of the planet for me. Yeah. It's winter. The sun is always down, so it's always evening. It's always evening. Yeah, thank you very much for those that stopped by and said hello. I appreciate you all. Thanks for those that stopped by on YouTube. I saw a couple people come in on YouTube, and that is something new that I'm doing this year, is just streaming on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. So yeah, thanks for coming by, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.